Welcome back, everybody.
Dynamite intro, Mrs. Lush. Always a pleasure to be by your side. Sweetheart, do you know what Uncanny Valley means?
Nope.
Neither do I, but what the team's telling me is that these are some clips that will absolutely get you going, what?
Is there something wrong with me?
Why, yeah, probably what we're gonna say.
It's just making me really nauseous.
Oh, well, I mean, this is kind of gross, dude. This video is so disturbing and uncanny to me. I mean, that's probably just like delicious curry sausage or something.
Okay.
That is a little strange. Trip simulations. You know, it's funny.
You've never tripped, have
I
you?
know, I personally have not.
I have.
But I've heard that this, would you say this is a good representation?
It depends. Sure. I mean, I only did it once.
I've heard
It's been a million years.
like bite and stuff is very different.
It's very interesting. I distinctly, like, once I got over the ill feeling, I remember laying on the floor.
These look like pretty good hallucinations, honestly.
And we were in a, like, old wood cabin and staring at the ceiling and looking at, like, the knots in the wood.
There you go.
And thinking I was
Start
seeing
to-
all kinds of
Start to come to life. Just like this.
Yes.
Someone comments, people actually like this.
And Lord knows how long I sat there for.
Yeah,
It could have been 10 minutes
I
or 3
I
hours.
don't think I would like it. That's why I don't do it.
I think you would have an anxiety attack.
I can barely get high without thinking the world's gonna end. Yeah.
Well, that just made me want to try that again.
Oh, wow. Go for the missus over here. She's ready to go on one.
I would think I'd want to be home, though, if I were ever to do that again.
I would need to be in a straitjacket in a room somewhere, probably. My brain.
Imagine, like, playing video games while you were messed up or something crazy. I don't know, just...
I mean, a lot of people do all the time, yeah. Yeah. Something about losing cognitive control gets me all up.
comes back. It's fine.
It does. All right, that's the sketchiest. That was sketchy.
Doesn't do it for me.
That didn't scare you at all?
No.
That would be just going out for some fresh air. I don't like that. Yeah. Another skinwalker hound. That's awesome. Game of Thrones reference. That's actually a beautiful. Look at those eyes, dude. That dog is beautiful.
Humans would...
That
for
is why it's called the skinwalker, though, because the blue eyes. It's exact and like the wide. I wonder if that's like a valuable dog, or if they just like hit the lottery with dog genetics or something. Holy shit. This is quite a brand here. The Lumberjack Elf. Absolutely yoked to the tits.
No shit.
Those. Does he have fake elf ears on?
Unless you think he's a real elf.
Possibly. He looks mega short. You can just tell by the build usually. He's probably like 5'4". This guy's got to have some sort of brand online, right? If this is his thing. If he's doing this with a cheese wheel, like this is his thing. It's probably a TikToker or something.
It's gotta be.
Skyrim character generator. These elf on the shelves are getting ridiculous.
That's the best comment.
What elf cheeseburger lumberjack video am I watching?
Oh my gosh.
I'm curious to know more
Do you
about
think we
this
can get away
guy.
with that elf on the shelf again this year, actually?
I mean, we
Speaking
never
of-
started it, so screw elf on the shelf. He knows his friends do it, but
I know. He's gonna keep
yeah,
asking.
I'm just gonna keep telling him Santa's not real and putting coal under the tree.
Okay.
Just kidding. We would never.
What did I tell him last year? I told him you don't need an extra anything to watch you. Like, you're just a good kid.
Oh, is that the whole point of Elf on the Shelf? Is it's like
yeah.
it's kind of creepy, isn't it?
It is, and it's like, oh, the elf is watching you for Santa.
Yeah, that's what
So
it
they
is. So
don't-
you gotta like be good for 30 days. Like we convinced him that Santa's watching him all year, so he's good.
No.
We don't need an extra elf.
Not the rationale I gave. I just told him he's a good kid.
Yeah, he is.
What? No, I am a real person. Maybe we have a bad connection. I'm sorry about that.
Will you tell me you're not a robot? Just say I'm not a robot, please.
I am a real person.
I have to know if this is that makeup? Okay, she's normal. Okay. Is that a filter or is that just makeup? I can't tell.
It's a filter.
It's gotta be, right?
Yes.
Oh my God! There's kids in here, girl. Get
What? That looked like something from The Ring, which is funny because I was...
We were just talking about it.
Just talking about The Ring. Do you guys remember The Ring, like early 2000s horror movie? Or late 90s? I forget. That was like the movie back in the day, though. Yeah. I think it's just because it was that time we were kids. It was the right age for us. But in hindsight, I think it was good.
I have an idea. Take some hallucinogens and watch The Ring.
Daddy, chill.
Dude, I would die, probably. Yeah, I don't think
I would be completely sober just to watch your experience.
Yeah. I'm curious what you guys think about the movie The Ring. I know there's going to be some like real horror nerds that are like, ooh, whatever. But like for like general surface level horror enjoyers, I loved that movie. I don't know why. I'm sorry, is that...
Gorilla Crow, it says? What the hell is that?
This is clearly...
We all know the people that walk around like that.
Clearly
like
some sort of edit, but I love that.
From their body.
Oh, yeah. The dudes who like wake up in the morning and were like, I'm just going to flare my lats and then leave them flared the entire day. Very weird. Usually it's the shorter you are, the more, you know. Any really short, really jacked dude, it's like there's just nowhere for their to go. So they just walk around like that. Not a look I'm into, personally. I am into the Gorilla Crow look, though.
Yes.
Big fan of the Gorilla Crow. Gotta be editing, but man, do I wish that was a real species. Like, they couldn't breed in nature, but we could probably do some in a petri dish and breed a crow and a gorilla. There's a specific name for it. It's a cross between a pig and a something, and they're like... They legitimately... God, I'm not going to remember it now. I'm going to look like an idiot. Somebody knows what I'm talking about.
A pig and a something hybrid?
They hybridized a pig and something else in a lab and created it. Maybe I'm just remembering a video game cinematic I saw once. But I think it's real. Someone tell me if you know what I'm talking about.
It's man-bear pig.
I want Gorilla Crow. Oh my God.
Oh, that looks like the guy from Batman.
Spider-Man?
A little bit of both. Yeah.
No, the guy, what's the, yeah, what's his name? Yeah, Kingpin. Wilson Fisk, that's what it is, yeah. Wilson Fisk. He looks like Wilson Fisk.
He does.
Oh my God. Was that a Coors original? This guy is a character, dude. He is a video game character, for sure. Or just a super villain. But... What? Bobby Meisner? Hell yeah. I like that. I want more of that on my feed. I don't remember the scene from Ratatouille. This is, Wait, are those not supposed to look creepy? No, they're not. This is a kid's attraction. I'm less worried about him, but look at this chick, dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, she does have kind of like a mean face in the movie.
Does she?
Yeah.
Someone says, I do. It's right after he smokes meth in the alley behind the restaurant. Oh, yeah, that scene. Forgot about that. First of all, the Ratatouille ride at Disney is fantastic.
Amazing.
Really
One of
good.
the best.
Yeah, really good ride. Miley Cyrus's blue eyes in the 2008 Grammy Awards. Just a picture. Why are we...
What?
What?
Why is that a thing?
I don't know. It's just
eyes?
Uncanny Valley, and it got a bunch of likes. The blue eyes plus the fully lined eye look. God damn, wonder if this makeup artist knows now they were about to give us a great reaction pic. I mean, they are pretty stunning. I'll give them that. But I mean, it's just eyes. Oh, have you seen The Rock's wax figure? I've seen this. It's very white. I mean, it looks like him though. This looks like an...
His features do.
This
looks... the skin tone.
The features look good. Skin tone's a little weird.
I feel like his shoulders are honestly bigger.
Yeah, I feel like he's a little more jacked than that right now.
I feel like his chest and shoulders are larger.
It looks AI generated. I've just realized that pictures of wax figures just look like AI generated photos of real people.
That's actually a good...
Don't you think? Kind of? Yeah. On that note, too, the amount of AI like memes around like the political stuff that's been going on, it's like the AI voice generators now are just so good.
Oh,
it's
the voice stuff.
Yeah, the voice stuff. It's impossible to tell. The only reason you can tell is because people are like using it to say insane shit, like, you know, the president's voices and whatever.
Damn it!
Donald's in the bunker.
Bunker, wait, what happened?
The bunker in golf, Joe.
If there was someone that was really gonna deepfake some shit, boy. I don't know if I could tell.
Hey, it's your girl, Maya.
A network in the Philippines announced, speaking of AI sportscasters.
Do you want the latest news about the biggest leagues and tournaments in the Philippines and all over the world?
Yes, I do.
We got you covered.
Be the first to watch our exclusives on your favorite sports and athletes using cutting-edge advancements in generative AI.
Sports and the voice don't match.
Nakakapagtagalog din kami.
Parte ito ng mas malaking misyon at mas malawak na paglilingkod ng GMA Integrated News.
I mean, that lips was pretty good.
On GTV and social media accounts of NCAA Philippines.
Don't forget to follow GMA Integrated News.
Yeah, now
GMA
sports pundits are getting
PH,
replaced by
and
AI.
GMA
It's only a matter of time before it's AI Mrs. or Mrs. Lush. We're still at that part where it's like, but it's only a matter of time before it's indistinguishable.
Oh, number 16 says, did you ever use one of these, Mrs. Lush?
Oh.
Now I'm very curious what one of these is.
I don't want to assume, but...
Oh!
Aha.
Oh, yes.
The patient
Yes, I did.
simulators student nurses practice on. So like a child, like a mannequin child.
Yeah, I'd say mostly adults, but both. And
But
babies
do they
and
actually
kids.
feel like the ones I ever used were like just the torsos? They didn't have like features like this one. Like
No, we had full patients. We had a
You
sim
had full
lab.
patient
We had
features?
we had a simulation lab.
It's a sim lab, I see.
It was very outdated. I would hope they've updated it since then. There's a lot of great technology for these. But running a simulation lab for medical purposes is very beneficial.
That's why it's called a simulation. You want everything to feel as real as possible.
Yeah, and they have an instructor like in a booth usually kind of running what's going on with the patient. They can kind of like input what's going on with the patient, and then you have to figure out what's going on and what to do.
And every couple minutes, there's a little voice that comes out of the child that says, "Mommy, am I dying?"
And that's where the nurse gets to practice her bedside manner.
That's-
What the hell?
Oh. Do they put that in your mouth when they do that?
Yeah, usually you're sedated. How else do they get to your upper GI tract?
Is that going into the stomach?
She's getting there.
Is that the perineal sphincter?
She's not all the way down there.
I mean the esophageal sphincter. Perineal.
Might not be there yet.
Oh my god, it's giving me anxiety. This is 2 minutes long. Okay, so we're gonna. How far is she going, dude? That's f***ed. That has to feel terrible, right? Where's your destination? The stomach? Oh, she's coming out now. How long is that thing?
I don't know.
You know, it truly is crazy that we just have little cameras you can put inside the body now. What did they do 100 years ago?
No thanks.
Little party trick?
Right.
You could make a lot of inappropriate comments about this type of thing if you were
Sure
being a
could.
joker. What's that called again? An endoscopy?
Endoscopy.
Is that specifically through the mouth? Or can it be like just a camera inside your body is what it means?
Correct. Yes, that was an upper.
An upper endoscopy?
I mean, colonoscopy, you know what that is. It goes into the colon.
That's a camera as well?
Yeah.
Well, I thought that, but don't they also like clean that shit out? Or is it...
No, you clean it out by pooping before.
Oh, and the colonoscopy
They
is,
can, like, take
is mainly
biopsies
just a
and
camera? Is just a camera?
But there's like little tools that they can put on it too, like if they need to biopsy something or remove something.
So really the oscopy is the word that is insinuating there's a
The
camera.
scope.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
scope inside your body. Yep, not looking forward to the colonoscopy, to be honest with you.
We're getting closer.
Hopefully I can wait till I'm 50.
I mean, I see what you do in the bathroom, and maybe you should have one a
I
little
probably
sooner.
should get one, to be honest. The things I see come out of me are just... That should be on Uncanny Valley. Michael Jackson testing
Greg,
video.
I'm just trying to see if this thing works. 1, 2. I'm not a narcissist. Just trying this mirror effect, testing the camera, seeing how well it works. Doo-doo!
This is crazy.
Up ahead.
You know what's funny? Like, it's so ubiquitous and second nature now, but he had to preface it, I'm not a narcissist because I'm recording myself in the mirror. Like, think of how universal it is to just constantly be egocentrically narcissistic and constantly filming yourself. Truly underappreciated how
Yeah.
the human race has become because of social media, I think. Everyone knows it. We're all just kind of swirling the toilet bowl together. I'm not a narcissist, I promise. I'm just testing it out. Cute little button nose he has, though. I love that little thing. I'd
it's
like to,
chopped.
like to just give it a little...
It looks like it
Got
just
your
got
nose.
shaved.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. There's too much you could speculate on, but
1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Counting the thing. 1. Your thing's blinking. Something's weird about this. Something's weird here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is that 93? That
19,
looks like
11, 12,
a
13,
pretty
14, 15,
solid
16,
camera for 1993, but I guess that is a funny video to surface. I wonder where that came from. Why do I feel it's totally normal and nothing uncanny or out of the ordinary? Exactly, because you've been desensitized, but at that time,
At that time, this was an unusual thing, yeah.
it's very strange to record yourself with a camera.
Yeah, I just parked. I'm trying to find the entrance, man. You ever hear about like this black car, this black trailer thing? Bro, what? Wait a minute. What the f? Are you okay, ma'am? Yeah, I just parked.
funny.
That's
The person was fast.
Yeah, you could tell by the way that he was approaching it that it was like, you know, it's so funny how it's just some people just aren't as good actors as others, but I did like that. Another skinwalker dog. What the f?
I mean, had you heard that term before, skinwalker?
Yeah, it's from Game of Thrones.
Okay.
No, White Walker. I'm sorry. Game of Thrones was the White Walkers.
Okay.
So these guys have crystal blue eyes, which is why they said that. Like this guy, the blue eyes. That's where that came from. Skinwalker has just been, that's a term that's been around for a while, used in different ways. I think it's a way that's referred to like dogs that are doing human things. Like,
That's what I had asked,
sitting
like
like a human.
human appearing.
Yeah.
Or behaving.
Bro got some thoughts he got to process. It dead ass from that angle looks like he's just sitting there like this, like the thinker pose.
It is.
Can we get a front view? All right, see, it would be his paws are down. It would be better if his paws were kind of like up on his knees somehow. Still cool though.
Boy.
Here we go. Gonna be a geisha, white face. Well, I'm not liking where this is going. This is just meant to like
That's
take
just
away,
how I like to do my eyeliner.
every contour on your face.
It's like opposite makeup. It's
Yeah.
like inverted.
Yeah. That's terrifying. Ugh. I don't like that at all. Makeup's a funny thing, man.
Sure is.
Let's see the whole fit. Yep, that's f***ed. The music doesn't help. What the f***? It's one of the things you've heard of, but you just can't imagine ever happening to you. There's gotta be a horror kick to it. It's so stupid. I love people that get into like amateur like horror, like whatever, just little stuff like that.
Not gonna do for
Mrs.
me.
Lodge don't care. I think some of that stuff is cool if it's executed well. Actual sleep paralysis though sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
It's like you're in between being awake and sleep.
Yeah,
Asleep?
like in like a weird.
It's like
part
you're
of your
fully.
sleep cycle.
It's like you're conscious there, but your body's still asleep.
Yeah, I
or
think
something.
it's usually pretty quick. I'm sure for some people in more extreme cases it can last longer, but it's usually pretty quick that you come out of it. But there's that moment where you're like, okay, I'm awake, but I can't move yet.
It's a brief loss of muscle control just after falling asleep or before waking up.
Yeah.
Frequently involves hallucinations or feelings of suffocation. It's like your body falls asleep before your brain does or something. That's so fucking weird.
¿Quieres? No.
C. Cross.
¿Quieres? No.
There's another one of those ones. That one tripped me out a little bit. Shouldn't have. Creepy, dude. Okay, so the team's with us. They said another 9/11 joke incoming just because he was doing it.
So they were like waiting for us to
Yeah.
anticipate that.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. All right, well, I'm gonna go take a little sleep paralysis nap. Then I just spit. Did you see that?
Yeah, you do that a lot.
Did they catch? What do you mean I do that a lot? That wasn't
The
spit. It was like
video
a piece
we
of food that
recorded,
came
it
out of my
was like,
teeth.
"Wee."
I wonder if they could see it on camera. A little ding. Well, I'm gonna go spit the rest of the food out of my mouth and take a little sleep paralysis nap, and then we'll be back and see you in the next video. But boy, do I appreciate you being here, and God, do you look good today. Keep up the good work. See you later. Peace.